My beautiful people, man. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. We are currently out here right again, right in this beautiful sunshine, this beautiful under this bridge, man. Having an amazing time today. Hope you guys are having an amazing time. What we're going to talk about in this video is what it really means to get into the presence of God, and how getting into the presence of God is something that you can get into. And when you're in that, what we don't really realize is we think it's just like a stillness, which of course it is a stillness. When I'm walking over here, walking to this place, it's this amazing stillness. But also, it's something where you should be laughing, having fun, enjoying life, and being of that joy of the Lord. Now, this is a powerful thing, man, because a lot of times we think that, oh, that's just that stillness. You have to be peaceful. You just have to relax. You just have to do nothing, and whatever. That's great. It's, of course, what we're trying to get into also. But also, once you have that stillness and you're not worried about the past or the future, oh my gosh, anything like that, all of a sudden you allow the joy to rise up of the Lord, because you're allowed to do His works. You're allowed to be able to have this day. For this is the day the Lord hath made. Let us delight and be glad in it. So it's something, let us rejoice and be glad in it, sorry. But it's something that I learned from this dude named Owen Cook, and he really talks about how if you do this, the thought experiment, the perspective that you put on it is, if we knew that we had eternity, that we're going to go up to heaven, we have eternity, but also that we're still able to have something where God, we know God is going to take care of us. He's going to have everything under control, that everything together works for good for those who love Him, and all that good stuff. And knowing that He is the loving, amazing, joyous God, and the joy of the Lord is our strength, and in Thy presence is fullness of joy. That stuff, once you put that all together, you realize that this moment right now, you don't need to worry about it, but you're also going to be a lot more playful and have fun and have a great time in life. Think about that. If you know that you have eternity, like you have eternity with God, and you have eternity with you right now, and the Holy Spirit, God is with you right now, then you ain't got to worry about nothing. And you can have more fun, stop worrying about stuff, and have a great time. Now, this is something where it's not saying like, oh, if you don't do that, you're terrible or anything. Because for myself, it's always a constant reminder that I need to have with myself. I'll know it, I'll feel it, and I'm trying to get better and better at having it throughout my days, which I am getting way better at it. But of course, me and my girlfriend have a little bit of a disagreement, or something happens, or I get a little bit upset about something, or I'm worrying about how am I going to record these videos today, or I'm worrying about how are people going to see me when I'm recording these videos. All of a sudden, my mind starts going to that. But if we can get into awareness of that and remind ourselves, in Thy presence is fullness of joy, all of a sudden it becomes something that you start to work towards every single day. You get better and better at encapsulating that every single day. Now, for myself, and for a lot of us, the meditations will work amazingly, man. Meditations are just so amazing, because you go there in the morning, you start meditating on the joy of the Lord, reminding yourself that you ain't got to worry about nothing, and you almost get into like a little bit of just a smiling, happy place. You feel good about it, you feel amazing. And then you realize, yeah, like it's just nothing that we have to worry about, and we can enjoy this moment and enjoy this day. Now, that is something where you remember the feeling. This morning I did a meditation, and it was just reminding me about, how Peter, and on the boat, he wasn't really trusting of God, and God was there for him and allowed him to surrender to God. And remembering that we are always forgiven in God, and that we have all this grace in God, and just remembering the surrender. And the surrender is something so powerful, because if you're not in the presence of God, if you're not in that joy, a lot of the times it's because we're not surrendering to His will. Saying, your will be done, not mine, Lord. I know you're working in my heart already. I know you're working in my mind. I know all these things that I'm doing are of you, and I'm allowing you to work through me, and I'm surrendering to you. And when I allow that, all of a sudden I can be happy, I can be joyous, I can enjoy this day, I can enjoy this moment, I can enjoy this nice, beautiful view, and not really worry about it too much. But a lot of the times, that's not going to be super easy, because you're going to be worrying about stuff, and you are going to be, my bad. See, right there, I lost the surrender, because there's a dude going by in a bike. He's over there going by in that bike, looking nice and sweet. But see, even like that, I caught it, I'm aware of it, and I bring myself back to the now. And I could have done it right there, because it just happens. But that's something so beautiful, because it's reminding us that we can become and lose ourselves in the moment, and lose ourselves to the moment, and become in this present moment, which is where the fullness of joy comes from. The more that you remind yourself, I ain't got to worry about stuff. I used to always overthink stuff. Like, I would be thinking about what I had to do this weekend. I would be thinking about, right now, I would have been thinking about, my girlfriend I'm going to go get Subway for me and my girlfriend, and she's getting hungry. I'm recording these videos. She might be getting too hungry. But I could be right here in the moment, and it's going to be okay. She's going to get fed. I'm going to feed her. She's going to be perfectly fine. So yeah, being able to allow ourselves to know that joy in the Lord, in Thy presence is fullness of joy. Remember, that is the baseline that we are trying to get to every single day. Love you guys very much, man. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, week. Peace.